Yo, I'm back. What's going on? Like, how y'all doing, man? Like, how everybody doing out there? How y'all feeling, man? Like, chilling, man. It's a beautiful day out here. Oh, my God. Like, it's a beautiful day out here. I wish every day in the summer was like this, like, so it don't get too hot. But, you know, that's wishful thinking, you know what I'm saying? You can't wish like that. But, damn, like, what's going on? Broke my goddamn vape yesterday. Oh my God, I think it was a sign of God. I was talking to somebody and like, I don't know what the hell happened. I went to go reach for it and that bitch just jumped and fell on the ground. Now mind you, this shit done fell on the ground so many goddamn times. I was using the bathroom and it fell on the ground. They didn't even hit concrete. It hit like the tile floor. But like, and I got a little rubber thing around the glass. So like normally it just, I don't know if it's just, that had to been it for it or what, but that motherfucker broke like a hole in that bitch in the glass. I was like, God damn, it ain't even just cracked, they put a hole in the glass. I'm like, what the fuck just happened to my vape, man? That was some bud to the shit, man. But it's all good, man. Like I take everything as a sign. I still got my CBD oil, but like, that's just been crazy, man. Like, man, it's been crazy. I've been struggling back and forth whether I should quit vaping anyway. And I don't know if that's a sign from God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, and the funny thing is, like, because, like, I'm the type of person, like, I get into these signs, but I don't know if it's, like, a sign or it's just my imagination. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's, like, me, like, my energy is, like, because, like, sometimes I meet people, and like I gravitate towards them, and like my energy like makes me feel like it's God talking to me, but it's really my energy just clouding my judgment, and if that makes sense. And like, because like I can see signs, and like signs of like, and I know certain things, man. Like, and it's like me personally, like it's like I put a wall up when it comes to damaged women. Like I do, because I know how stressful it is. And I know that like, because I was married to somebody like that. And I know that like, I don't have the patience for it. Because I don't understand where they're coming from. And it's like, I can't deal sometimes. And like, I don't think they understand it and they don't get it. But it's all good. Like, but I keep meeting like random people and like on these date sites, which I think is cool. That's the only reason I keep doing it, because like I keep meeting random people. Like I meet people that probably never in a million years I would talk to, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I be like tripping, like I be just tripping balls, because it's like we have absolutely nothing in common when we're talking, and then like sometimes they be the best discussions, like and like most of the time, 9 times out of 10 it ain't gonna lead to nothing. Like it's just the conversations that I have. Like most of the time it's only like a day or two. If they're lucky, they get a week. And I'm not saying that like it's a prize or something. I'm just saying it's honesty. It's about moments and keeping attention, and like I don't really keep people attention, and vice versa. Like my attention span is very like limited. So unless you like texting me every day, or we're texting each other every day, 9 times out of 10 it's just I'm gonna look at it differently. Like I remember this one girl, like, and like see this is the difference between me and somebody else. Like I don't really look at it like, oh, if I don't hear from you, then I take it that way. I figured that you might got some stuff going on, or like this or that. I remember this one woman I was talking to, or one of my friends I was talking to. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason I ain't stress it that much, because she got some issues. Like she got 4 kids by 4 different dudes. And she just wants somebody to take care of them. And like she straight up told me that. And you know what I'm saying? So I was like, that was one red flag. But like we was friends, we was homies, like before she had the kids or whatever. So like I thought everything would be cool. So you know, we're talking like, and I work weekends and I get my sons every Friday through Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So I'm busy. Mostly every single person I talk to that's like I'm cool with or on that level, like or friends or whatever, they don't bother me on the weekends. Like, they know I have my boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't bother me. They respect that. And, like, that's the one thing I can say I do respect from some of the people that I'm cool with. Like, that they respect that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They wait to hear from me. Like, if I text them, then they'll respond. But, like, they won't bother me. Like, and so, like, I try to explain to her, like, look, because she was mad talking about you was ghost all weekend. And I'm like, well, I have my boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, like, I have my boys. Second of all, like, the night before, like, the weekend, like, that Thursday night, because I get my boys on Friday, she wanted me to come hang out, spend the night, and do, like, and, like, when her kids are there. And I'm like, well, I can come by when they go to sleep or something like that. Like, I'm not going to come over. And then she was like, well, we're not going to do nothing. Then I'm like, well, why do you want me to come over? You want me to come over and spend the night? Like, that makes absolutely no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That's like complete selfishness, like, to me, because you're not thinking about your kids. Like, what if your kids, like, and that's the thing, like, it's hard talking to people that have kids because they don't understand that. Like, yeah, you want a relationship and you want this and you want that, but you gotta understand your kids have to be protected, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Get over, man. I don't get it. And I don't get these drivers, man, out here. Like, why are you driving so slow when you're trying to get on the highway? It's like crazy to me. It's like, doesn't make sense to me. But nah, like, on a real tip though, like I think females don't understand, like, you can't just up and have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, your kids ain't gonna know what the hell's going on. And especially if that person here today and gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But like, on the real tip, like, I don't think people understand that. And then I have a lot of friends. I have friends that don't have kids, and like, they always doing shit on the weekends, which is cool. And I don't know what I just saw in the window. I'm gonna act like I didn't see it. But like, no, it was like, but like they always like doing something every weekend, like, and like most people have a 9 to 5, like Monday through Friday. So like on the weekends, that's their free time. That's the time they go out. I cannot live my life like that. I would never live my life, even if I was only off on the weekend. I cannot have a routine. I can't. I don't understand it. Like, that shit get boring after a while. Like, when you do the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over. That's why kids don't like going to church. When you do, like, because it's like every Sunday, like, same shit over and over. Like, when you do the same shit over and over and over and over. That's why some people get tired of, like, that's why some relationships don't work, because nobody, like, add no spice to it. It's like, oh, wait, I get off work, come home to this. Like, imagine like if you had the same routine every day. Like, you woke up, somebody, your husband or wife or whatever, is making breakfast, and it's the same breakfast, bacon, egg, and toast or something. Let's just make up some plain shit. Not even good shit. Let's just make some plain shit. You get that, you go to work, you deal with the same people every day, and then you come home to the same thing, like, you know what I'm saying, either the same type of dinner, let's just say spaghetti, or the same, you know what I'm saying, like, let's just say, like, on different days you have different things, but there's always, like Tuesday's taco night or something, you know what I'm saying, like, it's the same shit, like, over and over and over, in the same routine. Eventually, you're gonna get tired of it. Some people can deal with the same stuff over and over and over. Most human beings, repetitiveness, it gets overwhelming. Like, depressing. It does, like, because it's like you want something new, and that's when you get kids that like. That's why like certain like movies or certain things and certain points in people's lives, like they got tired of the repetitiveness and they wanted to do something. Like Kid Rock, dad was a used car salesman, was a great one too, and you know what I'm saying, was making good money. And Kid Rock could have did that, but he was like, nah man, I can't. I'm tired of doing the same old shit over and over and over. I'm going to the hood with some black people. I'm gonna rap. He had a mixed daughter or some shit like that, or a son, one of the two, by a black woman. Like a lot of people didn't know that. And then he had met Uncle Cracker, and like that's when they got into like that rock rap type shit, and then that's when like his music started evolving, and then he became the Kid Rock that we know, and then he became bigger, started doing country music, and like he became even bigger, and like, but you know what I'm saying, you can tell that's somebody that doesn't like doing the same shit over and over and over. Even with his music, he was just like, man, I gotta switch this up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then there's other people that can literally do the same shit. They can go in the studio and just do the same shit over and over and over. Or they can wake up and do the same shit over and over. They're happy with it. They're content with it. That's life. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm a Sagittarius, so I live for the moment. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to create new memories, new moments. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those, like, big on traveling, like, because there's some Sagittarius that have to be in different places all the time. I done met those types. I done met all types of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just through dating, which is freaking awesome. And even, like, the 10 years I was at Starbucks, like, you know what I'm saying? I met all kind of people just through conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person, I cannot see you every day and not say something. Not try to figure out something about you. You know what I'm saying? I might not do it on the first day, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, to me, that's like almost like if you go out on a date with somebody, you try to like kiss them on the first night. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get all the goodies at first. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to open too many doors. But like, eventually, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to lean in and figure this shit out. Like, why the fuck you come here every single day? Or what's going on? What you do for a living? Like, what's going on in your life? Like, and sometimes, like, I never forget. There was this one guy, I think his name was John or like Greg, or I don't know, Steve, or I don't know what his name was. He had a regular old name, like I have a regular old name, Michael. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a regular old name. White dude too. Real cool. One of the nicest people you ever meet. Like, one day, you know what I'm saying, I never asked this man, how you doing today? Like, never. Because I seen him every day, I was like, I never, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I greeted him, but, like, one day I just was like, you know what? Let me figure something out about this man. And that was the one day that, like, changed my life. Like, completely, because it kind of, like, I was kind of hesitant on talking to people after this, because I didn't know how to take it at first. It was like, I was like, yo man, how you doing, man? How you been? Like, you know, I just have normal conversation, like, how your day going? And he was like, it's funny you should ask that, because my dad just in the hospital, just got admitted to the hospital, and like, we don't think he's gonna make it, you know what I'm saying? So that's been weighing on me, and it's like, it's funny that you, and like very spiritual people normally don't pay attention to like the normal everyday transaction, like, because I could have asked them that question a million times. They only key in to the moments where it actually hit home. So like, so having this conversation with him, like, he kind of like locked into what I said and took it to a different level, and me like trying to be more personable and trying to open up to people and trying to get people to open up, it like kind of like took me back, because I was like, yo, I wasn't expecting this. You know what I'm saying? That was my first sign of like being absolutely connected to like somebody, like just through like energy, like, you know what I'm saying, like I always can feel energy and like tell that something's going on. But no, I think I asked him, was he okay? Because I could tell something was bothering him. Like, are you doing okay, or are you feeling okay, or something? It was like a couple years ago, so something. But I felt like I was out. I asked him if he was okay, and that's what happened, and that's what led to it. And then it ended up finding out that his dad passed, because he told me the day when it happened. And you know what I'm saying? And then that like, it kind of like set on me like a certain type of way, because I didn't know how to take it. Like, I don't know how to feel other people's pain sometimes, or their emotions. So like, it's hard for me to like to cry for people. And sometimes people need a shoulder to cry on, or need something to cry on. And I don't know if like, I don't know how it is sometimes. So like, when certain people break down, like, I done had people break down in front of me and I just didn't know what to do. I freaked out. And then like, I had to apologize to him, like, yo, I didn't know what to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to feel your emotions. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to think like I'm heartless or something, but like, you know, so that's the struggle that I be having sometimes, like when I meet people and when I open up to people. So like, I don't know, but random thought. I still got my CBD oil, which is this shit right here. It's like a pineapple flavor. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing is, like, I wanted to hit it every now and then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, I don't know, y'all. Man, I think I'm going to quit vaping. It's just, that was my stress relief. You know what I'm saying? Especially since I don't smoke weed every day. And I'm trying to take it as a sign from God. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see how I go today. Like, if I get like completely stressed out at this place at work, even though I'm only here for 5 hours, so that's like kind of like a big test, because I'm only here for 5 hours. Like, so it's not long at all. So if I get stressed to a point where I'm just like, and I want to quit, I may need to figure out some type of way. I did bring my Satanic Bible. I started reading that again. Like, I haven't got too far in it. I'm still like in the introduction stage where you meet the author, the person that actually wrote the book. They're like explaining like the person that actually like. So I guess this is like a third party, like a third person book. Go ahead. I guess it's like a third party book, like people that like somebody writing a book within a book, and like yeah, but it's like, so I'm reading that because I read the Bible, and you know, I have certain feelings about it, and I want to read this one. And I had a Nancy Manson book, like or necromancy or whatever it's called. I don't know. I always mispronounce that word, but like a book about the dead, like and that was getting interesting too. Like, that book came with a warning label. I mean, like a warning. You know, like, I don't know. I was like scared to read that book. That's why I was like, yo. And this one dude asked to borrow it, so I let him borrow it. But I end up putting my 2 weeks in at that job, and then like never got it back. I need to get it back from him. You know what I'm saying? I should talk to somebody to see if he still worked there, to see if I can get that book back from him. Because, like, that was going to be my next book that I was going to read. Like, I like learning different things. I'm not, like, reading it because, like, the difference between me and, like, most people, I don't read stuff and try to follow it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't read the Bible because I was like, oh, I'm going to become Christian, and I want to be, like, no, I wanted to understand, like, why people believe so heavily into something. And you know what I'm saying? Now I'm reading the Satanic Bible because I want to understand why people believe so heavily in something. Because like I'm the type of person that believe that like you should know stuff like before it happens. Like if there's like rituals and shit that's in there and like that could help save something, like, you know what I'm saying, why not learn it, you know? Because all of it has to have some kind of truth to it, like all of it. Now, whether or not it's all of any of it is completely true, that's another story, because human wrote it, you know what I'm saying, and people are flaws. But like, you know what I'm saying, we might write something and the dialect might be a little different, or like, you know, or we might enhance certain things, or we might feel a certain type of way, or we might do certain type of things, or say certain type of things, but like the innocence could still be there though, and like people don't understand that. Like they don't understand it. Like it makes no sense to them. Like they're just like, what? What you mean by that? And what I mean by it is like you can have the purity of like a good heart or good intentions, or like the understanding of like what happened. Like honestly, somebody could have wrote the Bible and like could have like God could have told them the day before what to write, and then like when they went to go rewrite it, they could have like switched up some things or messed up some things, or like but it's just, and it depends on who they was idolizing too, because there have been multiple gods. There have been multiple gods over the years and over the history of like just life. There's been multiple gods. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in anything or have any belief in like anything, you will understand that there's multiple gods. And like to me that's the realest thing ever, because it's like to me that's like the realest thing ever, because it's just like understanding and knowing that everything could have some truth to it. And like that's why I want to read certain things and like understand stuff. Because like think about the Indians, they praise the earth, you know what I'm saying, and spirits from the earth. Like, so you're telling me that like you can believe in Christianity but you can't believe in that? Like I don't understand. Like they literally like praise the earth, and they have different goddesses, and they have different like people don't want to believe in that, because they don't want to believe that like our own like tribes and race and like people could have multiple gods. Like, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to believe in that. But a lot of people just praise people that was around them, or like praise things that was around them. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go. I love anybody that loves me. You know what I'm saying? Just remember, it's your world. I'm just in it. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have a good day.